What's going on, friends, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. In today's video, we are going to be sharing with you guys our top 5 favorite and best Hermitcraft Season 7 megabases that some of the Hermits on the server have built in this last year since Season 7 has started. Now, first things first, I do want to kick this off by saying this is all personal opinion. Obviously, you guys might have a different top 5 list based on your personal preference on what you like in a Minecraft base. The 2 criteria we're looking at today is the aesthetic of the build, how pretty the color scheme and awesome it looks, and also how functional it is as well. Obviously, you can build something crazy, but if it doesn't really have a purpose, it doesn't mean much in the long run. And I also do want to say that although these are our top 5, every single Hermit in Hermitcraft Season 7 has built some amazing bases, and I did want to do some honorable mentions, but literally the rest of the Hermits on the server are the honorable mentions, just because every base is awesome. They're all very unique, and they all serve a purpose and have their own storyline in each Hermit's series that they're doing on Season 7. But to kick things off, in the number 5 spot, we have Grian and his massive mansion that he has built on the server. The reason this is coming in on the number 5 spot and not higher on the list is mainly due to the fact that although the build is absolutely stunning, it's very, very unique. The color scheme is amazing, and overall, it literally looks like this could be a legit architecture design for an old haunted mansion from like the 1900s. The main reason this is so low on the list is he just recently started working on the interior. For a long time, there really wasn't a purpose for this build because he didn't have an interior or any farms going, and that is basically the only reason he is lower on the list. There isn't much functionality. I know in his recent episodes he's been working on it, and I'm sure that it will be awesome once he finishes everything in the interior and gets some farms and automated systems going. Now, for the number 4 spot, we have Good Times with Scar, questionably one of the best builders here on the Hermitcraft server, and I am kind of doing a bundle for Scar because he technically does not have a quote-unquote mega base here in Season 7. Obviously, if you guys have been following his journey here on Season 7, he has his mythical village that was basically his starting area, and that is technically his base. Although it's not mega, it is an insane build that looks absolutely magical. It's very aesthetic, and he also has a bunch of different villagers, trading, and things set up to where it is somewhat functional. But since Scar has worked on a lot of other projects, we are going to be bundling his mythical village with his Big Dig project, because that technically is a mega build that he has spent a very large chunk of time on, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. The whole idea of him having a massive drill going all the way down to bedrock, and it basically goes into the nether, has an awesome storyline that the fans and the viewers are able to follow along. And overall, the whole idea and color scheme and build style that he did for this project is absolutely stunning, so I thought he deserved to be up on the number 4 spot on this list. Now, coming in at the number 3 spot, we have False Symmetry and her massive mega base that is located out in the ocean. The main reason we put her up on this list is I absolutely love the color scheme and overall block palette that she used for this build. A lot of the Hermits usually go with like a very simple white or modern look, and she actually went with some darker color tones, but overall the base looks absolutely amazing. The dark concrete makes the light blue just pop very, very well, and I also enjoy the fact that underneath her base it goes all the way to bedrock with that little hexagonal pattern that she has out in the ocean. It makes it stand out. It's definitely one of the most eye-catching bases on the server, and I definitely thought it deserved the number 3 spot. Now, for the number 2 spot and the runner-up in the top 5 bases on Hermitcraft Season 7, we have Keralis and his absolutely insane city build that he has been working on since the very beginning. Overall, I think this is definitely one of the biggest quote-unquote mega bases we have in Season 7, mainly due to the fact that he is literally building an entire city. One of my favorite parts about this, on top of it just being really unique compared to what a lot of the other Hermits are doing, are very, very nice on this build. A lot of the Hermits with their mega bases, they usually have a few different colors and a similar block palette for the whole thing, but since Keralis is building a city, he has a bunch of different skyscrapers with different build styles and color schemes, and there is just so much color. Like literally every single type of block and color is used somewhere on this city mega build, which makes it very, very aesthetic. It looks amazing, and there is literally so much he could do with this that I guarantee you by the end of Season 7 it's going to be a lot bigger than it already is right now. Now, for the number 1 spot on the list, this might surprise some of you guys, but we have Tango Tech and his Toon Tower builds. Now I know his base is definitely not the biggest by any means. It is relatively small compared to some of the other mega bases that are on this list, but the main reason we put him in the number 1 spot is because the idea of this build and overall base is very, very unique. He gets a lot of style points for being unique. It obviously has a cartoon look. There is a lot of very bold and bright colors that usually don't go well together in Minecraft that he actually made work together very well. And the main reason he is in the number 1 spot, on top of the base being very different from the others, is this base is very, very functional. He has so many different automated redstone farms that he designed and built himself, and they actually fit the overall theme of his base very well. He has the creeper farm, he has the iron farm using a very different method, the chicken farm, and every single farm has a different cartoon styled build that fits the overall theme of the Toon Towers. So I think he did a great job. Definitely one of the most unique and awesome bases to follow along so far in Season 7, and that is why we put him up at the number 1 spot. I thought it was very well deserved, and I feel like overall Tango is also just a very underrated builder in general. Some of his older Hermitcraft bases back in Season 5 and 6 are also absolutely stunning, so I think he definitely deserved it. So there you guys have it. There is our top 5 favorite Season 7 Hermitcraft mega bases built by some of the Hermits. And before we end the video off, we'd love to hear your feedback down in the comment section below. Let us know in the comments what your favorite base is, and if you had to make a top 5 list, what would your top 5 be? We'd love to know your feedback down in the comments. That's all we got for you guys today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and we'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.